I'm Sanjika Nandini, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science. In this video, I'm going to teach in the topic about creating and maintaining table. These, these are the topics covered in this PPT. So first, what is data? What is database? Database management system, SQL, tables, and how to create table statement, insert statement for inserting the record, select statement, alter table statement, drop table statement, delete table statement, truncate table statement, update statement. These are the topics covered in this PPT. So first, what is data? A data is a collection of raw facts and figures that can be processed to produce information. What is database? A database is a collection of interrelated data. What is database management system? The database management system is used to store data in such a way that it becomes easier to retrieve the data, manipulate the data, and reduce the information. SQL. SQL is a structured query language. It is a language of database. It includes commands for database creation, deletion, fetching rows, modifying rows, etc. Tables. Tables are used to store the data in the form of some structures called fields and records. Here, field is a column defining the type of data to be stored in a table, and a record is a row containing actual data. We can use SQL statement to create and delete tables. Also use the statement for inserting, updating and deleting the data in the tables. How to create the table in database? We can use create table statement for creating a table in the database. An SQL query to create a table must define the structure of table. The structure consists of name of the table and name of the columns in the table with each column's data type. Note that each table must be uniquely named in database. So syntax for create table is create table, table name. In parenthesis, we can include the column name with the data types. We can give n number of columns for creating a table. We can also set primary key for one or more columns. So this is the syntax for create table. Here is the example for create table. So create table, table name. Here table name is customer. The customer table can contain the uh, column ID, name, age, address, salary, and each column must contain the data type, um, and we can set the constraints for uh, some columns like ID, name and age. We can set not null. because ID, age, name, uh, we we can set not null constraint. So we cannot use the null values for that column, and we can set primary key for ID. So ID can be uniquely identified. Um, so in ID column, we cannot give the duplicate values or null values because we can set the ID as primary key. Once table is created, check if it has been created successfully or not by using the SQL description statement. So we can use the description statement by using the table name. So description table name. So here the description, here the table name is customer. So description customer. The description command will display the structure of the table. So here we can see the structure of the customer table. So our in customer table we can give the ID, name, age, address, salary column. So in the field, the column name is displayed, and in type, the data types are displayed. ID as integer, name as varchar, age as integer, address as character, salary as decimal, and we can set ID, name, age as not null. So here the null constraints must be no, and address and salary are yes. And also we can set the primary key for ID, so key as primary. So this is the structure for customer table. Create table which already exists. In such a situation, MySQL will throw the following error, like the table customer already exists. So to avoid such error, we can use SQL command create table if not exist to create a table. So syntax for create table if not exist is same as the create table command, but only we can add the command if not exist. So same as create table. So the following SQL command will create the customer table only when there is no table exist with the same name. Otherwise it will exist without any error. So here the example, create table if not exist customer. We can give the column names with the data types and any constraints. After creating a table, we can insert the record uh, for the table. We can create the customer table, so we can insert the values for the customer table by using the insert statement. Uh, Here we can insert the values for the customer table. Insert into table name is customer values, and inside the parenthesis we can give the values for each column. The first column is customer number, and second column is name, and third column is age, and fourth column is address, and fifth one is a salary. So each column must be each column we can give the name. Here the first column we can give the integer, so integer we can give the integer values. In second column we can give the varchar, so we can give the varchar. In third column age, we can mention in integer, so we can give the integer values. And fourth address we can mention the data type character, so we can give the character type. And in third column we can give the salary. In salary we can give the decimal data type, so here we can use decimal point values for mentioning the salary. So here we can insert 7 records for the customer table. These are the records we can insert it in the customer table. After inserting the record, we can retrieve the record from the table by using the select statement. So syntax for select statement is select star from table name. Here the star is mentioned, here the star will give the whole record of the table. So here select star from customer will give the uh, 7 record. We can insert the 7 values for customer table. So here the select star from customer will give the 7 record of the customer table. So here the output of the select star from customer table. So we can insert the 7 values for the customer table. So 7 values: ID, name, age, address, and salary. This is the customer table values. Next, rename table statement, which is used to rename the table. So rename table name to new table name. Here the table name is the current name of existing table. Current name of existing table. Our existing table name is customer. Current name of our existing table name is customer. And the new table name is the new name of the table. Here I am going to change the customer table into buyer table. So the example, rename table. My existing table name is customer. Here I am changing the existing table name customer to buyer. Next, alter table statement. The alter statement can be used to change or modify the structure of existing table. Using this statement, we can add or delete columns, create or destroy indexes, change the data types of existing column, rename the columns, and we can even rename the table. So syntax for alter table name, rename to new table name. We can also rename the table name by using the alter table statement. So example, alter table. In rename command, we can rename customer table to buyer table. Here I am using the alter table command. I am renaming the buyer table to customer table. So buyer rename to customer. So following is the syntax to rename the column name of existing table. So alter table name, rename column, old column name to new column name. So in my customer table, my column name, I am renaming the name column into customer name. Sorry, name column into full name. So example, alter table, my table name is customer, rename the column name. In customer column, I am renaming the column name to full name. If you need to add a new column to a table, you should use the add column option along with the alter table statement. So alter table name, add column, column name, data type. Here I am adding the new column to the customer table. My new column name is gender. So alter table, my table name is customer, and add my column name is gender, and here the data type for the gender is character, and the value for the gender is 1. Next, alter table for dropping the columns. Here I am going to drop the column gender in customer table. So I am using the again I am using the alter table name. For deleting the column, I am using the drop command. So drop column. So in which column I am going to delete is gender. So I am giving the gender name. So alter table customer drop column gender. So next, drop table statement. So SQL provide a command to drop an existing table completely in a database. Once SQL drop command is issued, then there is no way back to recover the table, including its data. So be careful before using the command. So syntax for drop table is drop table name. So here I am going to drop the table customer. If I am giving the statement drop table customer, the output will be like this. 0 rows affected. Now if I am going to verify whether the customer table is existed or not, I am using the description statement. So this customer will show the following error: the table customer will not exist. So next, delete table statement. The SQL delete table statement is used to delete the existing record from the table in the database. If you want to delete only the specific number of rows from the table, we use var class with the delete statement. If omit the var class, all rows in the table will be deleted. So if you want to select only one record to delete, only one record delete from the table, we use with the var class. If you want to delete all the records from the table, we omit the var class. So syntax for delete statement is delete from table name. So here I am using delete from customer, will delete all the records from the customer table. So I'm using the delete statement with the var class, like delete from table name where I'm giving the condition. So here I'm using delete from customer table where name equal to Aarti. Here I'm going to delete the row which can have the name Aarti. So next I'm going to use the statement truncate. The truncate statement is used to empty the table completely. So truncate table name will remove all the records from the table. The truncate statement will remove all the records from the table. Here I am giving the truncate table customer. Here all the records from the customer table will be removed. So next, update statement. So update statement is used to modify the data that is already in the database. So that the condition in the var class decide that which row is to be updated. So update table name, set column 1 equal to value 1, column 2 equal to value 2, var condition. Here I am going to update the customer table where address equal to um, indigo, uh, where the address equal to indigo and set name equal to Rani. Thank you for watching the video.